Hi guys, it's Olivia from Girlybunches, just coming back with another video, and this video I'm going to show you how to change colour in the middle of your crochet. I couldn't think of what to do for my next video, so I put a little message on my Facebook page, and a couple of people came back and said why not do this, so I thought it was a good idea. So I am. So as you can see, I started off with this brown colour and went into this purple colour in the middle of the row here, and if you look on both sides you can see it looks the same. So I've woven in the ends. I just wanted to show you what it looked like finished, and here you can see I've started a new row in a different colour, so I shall show you how to do both of those in this video. So I've finished my row in the brown and I'm going to start doing a row in purple. So cut yourself a nice long tail and put your hook in your loop, and as you know, I'm doing trebles here, so you would now, if you were carrying on, you would have just gone up 3 chains and then turned around and carried on going the other way. So leave yourself a long tail and then pick up your other colour yarn. I'm going to go for the purple again. Leave yourself a nice long tail, and instead of picking up the brown you're going to want to pick up the purple. So make sure that's pulled down nicely onto the hook, and it is a little bit twiddly this first bit, so you just hold on to the yarn and you just carry on as if you hadn't changed yarn. Now you can see that that brown is looped up because I'm pulling on this. If you just pull that back down gently, you see it joins that gap, it pulls that down nicely. Now what I do is I turn round and I crochet across the row, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I do with these ends here. So I'm doing trebles, so I shall just carry on. So I'll come back when I've done the end to the end of the row. Okay, so that is me crocheted all the way to the other end and back again, because I'm going to show you how to carry on with the next colour. But all I did here was I tied just a very gentle, quite firm, don't know if you'll be able to sort of focus on that, there we go, just a firm knot, not too tight. You don't want to, if you put it too tight it will sort of pull the stitches in and make it distort, so you just want to pull a gentle knot, and then you'll weave the ends in, and I'll do that in a minute and show you that. I have done that before, but I'll show you again. So we're going to change colour again, but this time in the middle of the row. So what you do is exactly the same. You cut yourself a nice long tail because you don't want it to be too short, you want something you can get hold of. Pick up your new colour of yarn exactly the same way as before and just pick that up, and in this case I'm doing a treble, so I'll put the yarn over and then just carry on working as if you hadn't changed colour yarn at all. If that gets too loose, just pull the tail a little bit. You don't want to put it too tight again because you don't want it to distort your work, and then you just carry on. I will go to the end of the row and come back again. I'll show you weaving these, and I've just thought actually I'll show you how, if you've run out of, if you're working with just one colour and you run out of the one ball, I'll show you how to start the next ball on. So I'll come back and I'll show you that. So I'm just going to go across and then come back again, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've just I've went to the end of the row, came back, and I've still got these two ends here. So I'm just going to pull that ever so gently, just to make sure that that's, you know, not too loose. You don't want it gaping like that. You just want to pull it so that it matches the rest of the stitches on the row like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just tie a little knot here. Again, you want it to be quite a firm knot, but not really tight, because you don't want to distort these stitches. Just make sure it's like that. And then what you do, you take a nice needle, not too sharp one, because you don't want to split. Like if it was too pointy, you could split through the yarns, and then like that, and it kind of, if you needed to unpick it, gets all knotted up. So you want quite a nice blunt needle. I'll just thread in this end, and I'll just show you quickly that if once you weave in the ends, I can get it to go through. There we go. Just weave it gently through the stitches, and you'll see that that completely disappears, and you can't see the join, just like with these. So that is that, and I would do that with all the ends. So as I just said, I just thought actually I'll show you what to do if your ball of wool runs out, or yarn runs out, and you need to start again, start with another colour, or the same colour, sorry, but you know, on the next ball. I'll show you what I do. What I do is you can carry on as if you were going to change the colour, so just do what I've just shown you here, or you can put the two tails together. So leave yourself a nice long tail, and what I do is I tie a knot, but again I leave a nice long tail, because those ends we're going to weave in. So I've pulled the knot quite firm there, it's not going to go anywhere, but I've got nice two long ends here. And then I would just carry on, and I've done this loads of times, and it looks like you're going to make a mess of it, but it really does work. Carry on your row, and then when you get to that knotty bit, if you pull the tail ends away, you'll be surprised at how that knot will disappear. And there you go, you've carried on with the next ball of yarn in the same colour. We probably wouldn't do this if I was using different colours, because that would you have to run the risk of it coming halfway up, and then it would be really noticeable in your stitch. So I just carry on to the end of the row like that. That'll do. That's enough stitches. I'll just pull that out, and I'll show you it on the other side. There's the knot, but it's got wrapped up inside that treble, and if I just sew in those ends, you won't notice it. It's better if you do this at the end, because you've got more to weave it into, but I will just do it along here. And there you go, you see. I haven't done that very tidy, but you can see that it doesn't stand out as much as you think it's going to. So that's my little video showing you how to start off new colours, carry on with a different colour in the middle of a row. I'll just cut that out so I can hold that up for you. And I hope you find that helpful. This does look pretty weird starting like this, but that's because I've just done weird colours. But if you were doing a motif in the middle of a jumper or a blanket, you know, you could be putting, if it was for a baby blanket, you could be putting in the baby's name or the date of birth. That would be quite a nice thing. So the same principles of cross stitch really, that, you know, using a grid for your pattern, same principle. Or if you were wanted to use up all your odds and ends of wool and yarn that, you know, we all get left little bits at the end of a project, don't we? You could just use them to make blankets, baby blankets, give them to charities. I mean, what are you going to do with that bit of wool? You can't sell it. It's pointless putting it on eBay, because you know, it is. You could just make blankets up with different colours of the ends of your yarns, give them to charities, like for hospitals, for baby wards and stuff like that. So, or hats, you know, there's everything you can use up. You can always use up your yarns with something like this. And I hope you find this helpful. I'll be back soon with my details of my giveaway, I think. Yes, that will be my next video, but when I get the daylight. After work it's dark, so I can't do my videos in the evening, which is really frustrating. But thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, as usual, please do drop me a line, my Facebook page or my website, or on here. I would love to hear from you. And keep crocheting, show me what you're up to. Take care for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.